Hi! If you're watching this, then you said yes to learning more about coaching, and I am so excited you did. I cannot wait to be able to share this experience I've had with coaching and what coaching is all about, because honestly, it could be something that really changes your life. I know I can say that because it honestly has changed my life. So, let's just jump right in. First of all, I'm just going to get this out here. My name is Hillary. You might know my name is Hillary already, but let's be real. Social media these days, you never know if the person's real or not. So there's my face. Now you have confirmation I am a real person. So I wanted to start by kind of sharing my experience as a coach, why I became a coach, and kind of like what I do day to day. So I am 26 and I just got married in June. And I have 2 fur babies, and I'm a first grade teacher. So this is my second job. And I like to stress that because a lot of us have full-time jobs. And it's like, I can't take on another job, but this is a job you can do with a full-time job. And I will explain how I do it with a full-time job later in the video. But I wanted to kind of start off and tell you my story and why I chose to become a coach and how I got to that point of making that decision. So, my very good friend became a coach back in November. And she immediately approached me about it. And she was like, Hillary, you need to be a coach. You'd be so amazing at it, blah, blah, blah. And I was kind of like, no, I don't want to be, or no, maybe later. I don't have the money. I just give her excuses and kind of brush her off. Well, good for her, because she does not back down. And she kept asking me and kept saying, can't become a coach or do this, blah, blah. You always complain about how you want to lose weight. Like, this is perfect. I obviously didn't listen for a little while. It took me, I would say, about 3 months for me to finally make that decision. And so what happened was a series of events. So like I said, I got married last June. Before I got married, I had a personal trainer. I did Nutrisystem and Weight Watchers. I swear I can talk. And let me tell you, I failed at those. Not just a little bit, like a lot. And I look back at my wedding photos, and even though I had a beautiful wedding day, I really wish that I had the motivation I have now before my wedding. So fast forward, we have our wedding. It was fantastic. And we go on our honeymoon, and it's summer. And I had just been so stressed because of the wedding. It was my first year teaching. I just had so much stuff going on, and it was like I just needed to just let go, like not have a care in the world. So I just let go. I let myself eat whatever I wanted. I had no routine. I kind of let myself do whatever. And even though I think that's healthy to do sometimes after planning such a big event, I kind of let that drag on a long time. So this summer I'd work out here and there. I hate going to the gym though, because I am not a gym rat. I don't know anything about lifting weights. It's really uncomfortable for me. So I ended up having to, I would go, but I walk on the treadmill and didn't really do anything. Let's just be real. And then I got the shingles, and that just took everything out of me. Believe it or not, it took me about a month to completely heal. So all of this happened. Well, I gained about 15 pounds. So before my wedding, I was heavy. Like I wouldn't say I'm like ever been overweight, but I was heavy. I wasn't like the best body I've ever had, and I didn't feel that good about myself. But I really didn't feel that good about myself after, especially when I went to the doctor back in December. I got on that scale and I was like, that's real bad. I just saw that number and I was like, oh, what? And then to top it all off, I had a health scare. And I'm not going to go into details about it, but basically it had to do with my immune system not doing its job and not fighting what it needed to fight off. And that wasn't due to anything like I don't have an autoimmune disorder. I didn't have anything causing it. It was purely because of what I was eating and how I was living. And so after that doctor's appointment, I finally said, you know what? Now's the time. I'm tired of waiting. So I went for it. I called Maddie and I was like, sign me up as a coach. And when she signed me up as a coach, did I really think I'm going to do this and make a ton of money? Not really. What I thought was, I want to lose weight and maybe I'll make some extra cash on the side. Okay? So Maddie signs me up, but I quickly changed that mindset because of the community that is created through this program called Beachbody. And they give you so many resources to kind of empower you and to train you and to kind of help you realize your own potential, is what I would say. For example, like, not only there's a website, but there's all these elite coaches out there, and these coaches are making, like, some of them are making over $1 million, and they started where I am now. That's insane to think. Their bonuses last year were $70,000. And the thing is that I could probably have you watch or go look at like 5 different Instagram profiles that Beachbody Coaching has changed lives. I mean, it is insane. They're living in their dream house, have their dream car, are going on dream vacations. I know one girl who she was a waitress and this just kind of fell in her lap. So she was like, yeah, I'm going to try it, see where it goes. And now she's has a beachfront house in Florida and just bought like a brand new car because she felt like it. Or another girl who just goes to Disneyland whenever she feels like it, or takes a trip across the world because she can afford it and she can bring her business with her. And that really inspired me to kind of say, you know what? I need to give this a chance. I need to go forward with it. So, I kind of started talking to my friend Maddie a little bit, and she was kind of like my personal mentor. And so she kind of went ahead and she explained everything to me. That's another great thing. I'm not by myself, okay? And as a coach, that was wonderful. But as someone who's also trying to lose weight, that just made the difference. I had someone who is checking in on me every day. But even bigger than that, I had a group, an accountability group that was checking in on me every day. And I was like, I can do that. So I started this about 2 months ago, and I have officially lost 10 pounds. And let me tell you, since I've gotten out of college, I have tried to lose weight. I have never gone past 5 pounds. So I was so stoked when I saw that scale number, and I was like, oh, not to mention, I do measurements. I mean, I'm losing like over an inch a week. So the workouts work, the portion controls work. But back to the community really quick. As a Beachbody coach, you are put on a team. Okay, you'll have your personal mentor, but you'll have a team. And that's a team of people you work with, who give you advice, who help you, who you can go and complain to, like, this isn't working for me. And to be honest, like, it is so helpful because you don't feel like you're by yourself. And that is honestly what makes the difference. You have people who want you to be successful. You are not looked at as a competition. You are looking at someone and saying, you know what, this person can be successful too, and I'm going to help them no matter what. And I'm dead serious. Like, these elite coaches, they take time and they make trainings for you of how they got to that point, how they're getting those $70,000 bonuses, which is just insane to me, because why would you want to do that for another person? But honestly, it's because these people who join and want to become coaches are wanting to change lives of other people. So I just really think it's a beautiful process, to be honest with you. Along with the coaching community, I don't want to say I was forced, but one of the key things they talk about is changing your mindset and personal development. And I never really thought about personal development when losing weight, or just like personal development in general. I didn't realize the importance it could have on my mind. And honestly, I've been doing it now, and I feel like a new person. Every day I wake up and I'm grateful. And I just think about 3 things I'm grateful. I've never done that before. I look at situations differently. I respond to people differently. I try to look at the positive instead of the negative. And that's all from personal development that I have received from other coaches, that I have received from people like Tony Robbins, or books I have read. It is a huge part of being a coach, is being your best self. And in order to do that, you have to work not just physically, mentally as well. Now, let's talk about what my day looks like. So the day in my life. Now, there are many, many, many coaches that start off with a full-time job. And I'm going to be real with you. They start off with a full-time job. I want to say you give it depending on how hard you're willing to work, give it a year, 2 years. If you're working hard, this will become your full-time job. And if you have kids, that's awesome. There's so many moms who do this, and they've become so successful, and they're bringing in 6 figures because they're working maybe 5 hours a day, but they're at home with their kids working around their schedules instead of your kids having to work around your work schedule, which is just, it's honestly, that's where I'm headed in the future. That's where I think, okay, when I have kids, I can do this full time and I don't have to worry about going to school and being gone for 6 hours a day. So, and those people, there are a lot of them who work full time their days normally entail waking up, doing their workout, talking to their either what we call challengers. Those are people who are going through the programs that we offer. Or they're working with other coaches. They're doing research. They're doing personal development. As for me, though, I unfortunately don't have that amount of time. So what I do is I wake up in the morning, I do some personal development. I am working towards the goal of doing my workouts in the morning, but it has not been successful yet. And then I go to school, and what I've been doing is that during my breaks at school is where I get most of my work done. And then when I get home, which is about 4:45, 5, I just commit a full hour of just working. And it's on my computer. I'm at home. I'm listening to music. Sometimes my husband's home. I'm talking to him. And it's just really nice. It's very relaxed. I don't feel a lot of pressure. And I just work for about an hour. And then I'm like, okay, I'm done. So probably I dedicate, I would say, around 3 hours a day to this. And I'm making an income off of it. I'm making money off of it. It depends on what your job is, and obviously if you sign up as a coach, we'll work harder to create a schedule for you that works and caters to your schedule, but it is so easily done. And honestly, most people are like, I'm too busy, and I'm like, girlfriend, I'm a first grade teacher and I'm doing this full time, so you really have no excuse. And I know moms who are teachers and moms, and they're doing it full time. If you want it to make it work, if you want a better life, you'll make it work. Trust me. So that's kind of how my day goes. I try to put a time limit on when I am done working though, because I love working so much that I can go all day. I just keep going. Sometimes I just have to stop myself because I am so committed to this. And then, so finally, let's talk about kind of the not boring stuff, I shouldn't call it that, but the nitty gritty things. So the program is called Beachbody. And Beachbody has been around for a very long time, but they had this brilliant idea, because they have many different programs, and you used to buy them in CDs. But they were like, you know what? What if we just put them all online together as one big set, and people can choose what they want to do and what program they want to follow for I think it's $99 just for that a year. Okay? That's less than going to the gym. Okay? It's it comes out to a little over $8, and there is no gym on this earth that is less than $9. So I did the research. So, that's just so they put it all online. All these programs are online now, and you can reach them on your phone, on your computer, on your smart TV. They're everywhere, and they're all at-home workouts. So you cut out going to the gym. And some of you might be like, well, I like going to the gym. You can bring these workouts with you to the gym. You download them onto your phone. You can do them there. And also, if you're doing them at home, don't forget that doesn't mean you don't use weights and you don't use different equipment that you might use at the gym. But they're hard workouts. You're not looking at these easy peasy workouts where it's like, I'm going to work out, I'm not going to sweat. I did a workout the other day and I literally almost felt like I was going to die. So they're hard workouts and they cater to whatever level you are in your fitness journey. Maybe you're already where you want to be and you just think coaching would be really awesome. That's totally fine. There's a program on there for you. It's called 80 Day Obsession. Trust me, you should go look up the results these people are getting. It's insane. And then on top of that, they were like, okay, this is great, but we need something else. So what they did is they went ahead and they teamed up with Shakeology, which is a superfood shake. And most people were like, oh, great, you're going to sell me the shake now. Well, here's the thing. Shakeology is all natural, and if you are like me and you would look into all those things that help age or weight loss, it's in Shakeology. Shakeology helps digestion, okay? It has probiotics in it, which is all that good bacteria, and it makes you regular. It goes ahead and helps with your skin, your hair. My hair's grown, I would say, probably a little less than almost an inch since I started Shakeology. It's stronger. My skin's getting better. My nails grow really fast. Along with that, it helps cognitive function, believe it or not, because of the vitamins and minerals that they're giving you. And finally, it's 6 salad servings a day. I mean, come on. Like, I don't want to eat 6 salads a day, so I'd rather do that. I normally put it in a smoothie, and it is so bomb. I have chocolate flavor, and it does taste like a chocolate shake. I'm not going to lie. It's true. It really does. So I have really loved it. My husband has Crohn's disease, and we didn't have it for like a week, and he immediately could tell the difference in his body. It just is that healthy for you. It boosts your immune system. I mean, I could go all day with it. Helps your bone density. It helps your muscles recover faster. I mean, it is literally this golden cup of just everything you could possibly need in vitamins to make vitamins, adaptogens, probiotics. There's a few other things. I can't even remember the name. They're like prebiotics in there. There's everything. So they teamed up with them. And then they were like, we need a nutrition plan for most of these programs. Now, each program has a different nutrition plan per se. The calories might be different, or maybe the calories might be different, or the amount you can eat or what you can eat. It's specific to every program. But what they're these little containers, and they're portion control containers. And so you can eat really whatever you want, but you have to fit your portions in correctly throughout the day. So like if I want pasta for dinner, now I will say I do normally have whole grain pasta. I'll go ahead and I'll save like my little orange containers. They are color coded based on the food group. I'll save my little orange container for later that evening because I'll have pasta. It's super effective and really easy, and it just lets you know how much you need to eat a day. And you're not left starving for food like you're going to starve to death. No, you're eating the right amount of calories, but you're teaching yourself portion control. Now, what they decided to do is they were like, I'm going to put these into packages now. So when people just want to buy it, they'll buy the whole thing. And I'm going to talk about money now. Here's the thing. This is where people are like, oh, well, I just can't afford it. I'm going to be honest with you. You probably can afford it, and I will break it down for how you can afford it. It is not going to be like $300. I will let you know that. So as a coach, you will need to sign up as with a performance pack, and the performance pack normally starts around $160, and what you get is your little nutrition cups, your Shakeology, your first month's Shakeology, and then you get a whole year subscription to your online workouts. I would always use money as an excuse. But when I signed up, I wasn't thinking of this as a business, but let me tell you, that $150 is an investment because I can guarantee you, you will make that back and some more that next month. Just to give you an idea, I made everything I put into this company so far back. And didn't happen like with over 2 years. It's happening in 2 months. So it's $160 for a performance pack. And, you know, if you decide to become a coach, we'll talk about where you are at, what might be best for you, and we can go from there. Next is Shakeology. As a coach, you have to take Shakeology because the thing is that you need to be a product of what, I shouldn't say what you're trying to sell, but what you're trying to help people with. And honestly, once you start drinking Shakeology, you won't stop. Like, you will want it because it, first of all, tastes really good, but second of all, you can see immediately like the difference in your body once you're taking it every day. So, Shakeology is a monthly subscription. It's about $96 as a coach. To be honest, you'll make that probably every month. If you try even a little bit, you'll make it. So, the thing is that you can make back everything you put into this company. It is up to you how hard you want to work. So, I know this is a long video, but I literally scrunched like 4 different videos into this one video just so I could send it to you. I really hope that you consider this because I do believe this will change your life for the better. If you have any questions at all, feel free to ask me. I will answer them. And that's it. So I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope I didn't talk your ear off too much. Have a great day. Bye.